Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome newcomers. I hope you guys enjoy the channel, the tutorials, and become part of this journey with me, with us, one big family. If you have not subscribed yet, I ask you please to do so to help out the channel, and also give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important for us creators. My threads are Portugal brands. I am in Europe. These are 4-ply, similar to Lydia number 3, a little bit thinner. My colors go by number and not by name. Example, like this green, color number 23, color number 30, and color number 40. Now I get questioned a lot, or receive a lot of emails asking about my threads. I do ship it out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. This is a minimum order of 6 in order to cover the shipping cost, because that's just horrendous how the shipping cost is out here. I make nothing out of it, gain nothing out of it. It's more for you guys to enjoy these beautiful colors, because a lot of you love the mixed colors, especially that I do get them out here, which I can't find any around now. But anyway, so, you know, like in the pinks or in the blues, or I'm trying to find other ones, into the brown and Tiffany blue. Anyway, there's all kinds. So if you want to order, you can always go through my email. It's below in the description box. I also like to mention I do have a Facebook Crochet Group, private group, because a lot of scammers out there with the cuts and bits links. You should not open those links no matter which group you're in. They're fraud. And you must have a profile pic in order to be a member in my crochet group, because we don't want scammers in. So I also do have a crochet page you can follow. You can always get a hold of me through there, or through Instagram or TikTok. All of the links are below in the description box. Very easy, just click and join. So, and for the most part I use 2.7 hooks, sometimes a 3, depending upon the project that I'm using. Of course, we always need a small one to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. Thank you so much, everybody, for your kind words and your suggestions, your opinions, and your requests. I try to fill everybody's requests as much as I can. If you do have questions and I'm delayed answering, it's because of my time zone is different. But I do answer to everybody. God bless all of you, and enjoy the tutorial. Okay, everyone, so we're going to create, I had done the tutorial for this oval, beautiful vintage table centerpiece, and on the tutorial I did not add the flowers. I added afterwards, but this is something very simple that you can add on. I do have the link to the carnation flowers. I added 3 on here, 2 white and no bling bling on this beautiful blue gray. But okay, so I've hot gun glued them in already. Came out absolutely stunning, and it looks beautiful with the flowers on. Now I did mention I was going to create the small round one in Christmas colors, but because I have one more of these to do, to complete this set, this was an order, I'm going to do it on this color, and all the other ones I will do it in the Christmas themed colors. I also have the round bigger one centerpiece, which I will be adding 1 big flower to it and 2 small ones. Okay, now I don't have the tutorial to the small carnation flower, but I will do it on here because it's pretty quick. This I will be adding on to the round one, and you'll see afterwards when I do the tutorial for it. With the small one here, I'm going to add 2 small ones. That means I'll be adding 1 blue and 1 white to the very small one, because it's so small I don't want it to take up all the room, but it's going to look absolutely stunning. These are 8mm beads. Okay, so we're going to be doing this small one today. Probably looks better if I do it here like this. You guys have an idea. So I'm gonna hot gun glue them in also, like that. And it's just gonna match up to the rest of all of the other ones. My thread is 4-ply 100% cotton thread, similar to Antilydia number 3. I will be using the gray Bling Bling, gold in it, and I have the white Bling Bling with silver in it. It's very hard to see it on camera, but it's absolutely stunning. These ones with the flowers, I didn't use bling. I want it to be a little bit different so they can just stick out a little bit more out of the bling bling. So I used the normal white and the gray blue normal color. Okay, 2.7 hook, a small scissors, and a small hook to tuck in loose ends. I've already created my flowers. I was going to put 3 on that big round one, but I think it's too much, so I decided to go with 1 only and 2 small ones, which is just perfect for it. Okay, let's get started, everyone. Please, if you have not subscribed, do so and hit that like button. It's absolutely important for us creators. You know, all of these things are for free, so it's one way of giving back to us by appreciating us. And thank you so much to every single one of you. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to do the magic circle. In case you can't do the magic circle, do a 5 to 6 chain. So doing my magic circle and securing it with a slip stitch. Okay, then coming in, single and 1 chain. This is and 2 chain. This is for my first double crochet. Okay, so we're going to continue to do double crochets inside of this ring. With that first one, we're going to have a total of 16 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. I've done my 16 double crochets. I'm going to pull onto my string, close it up, but I'm going to put my string to the front because I'm going to use it for my bead for the small flower, for the carnation flower. I'm going in that second chain from where we went up and hook in with the slip stitch into the next stitch with half double crochet. So single 1 chain would be my half, and then 1, 2, 3 chain. If your tension is tight, do a 4 chain. Skip a stitch into the next one, doing half double crochet. 1, 2, 3 stitch. Skip a stitch into the next one, and another half double crochet. So we're going to create these 3 chain loops all the way around. You should have 8 loops when you complete. Okay, I have 7 loops of 3 chain, chain 3, and come on that. We did a single and a chain, so I'm coming in that chain with slip stitch. Now we're going to work on the 3 chains and also on that half double crochet. Okay, so I'm coming in that 3 chain with a single 1 chain. That's my first half, my second, my thread keeps getting stuck all over the place, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to work, so bend your flower there. I'm going to work on that coming down half double crochet. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 halves. I'm going to put it to the front, and I'm going to work on that back 3 chain again, doing a single and 1 chain. So there's my half again. So that counts for 1 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to work on this half coming down. So bend your flower and do 6 half double crochets coming down also. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Put your flower straight and work on that back 3 chain again. Start with a single 1 chain, so that's my half. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Working on that half coming down and doing the 6 again. That's all you have to do. So I'll meet you at the end once I've completed all 8. So 6 on top and 6 on that half coming down. Okay, everyone, so I've done all of my 8. Now I'm going to pull my string and I'm going to come back here where we did the single and that 1 chain, and I'm going to pull my string to the back. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it and continue to pull to the back. Okay, so now we're going to tuck in our loose end here. So I want to make sure that my string ain't going to go nowhere, so I'm going to make a knot on it and then tuck in through some of the loops back here. It's too long, so I'm going to tuck in a little bit more, but I don't need to be pulling so much thread. And this way we're secure that it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anyway because I'm going to glue this into my pattern. So this is just for the people that want to create with flowers. You don't have to put any flowers on there. Oops, keep knocking into my camera. Sorry people, everything is like limited here. Such a small place to work with. I have no choice. Okay, so tucked in pretty good. It's going to be glued into the pattern anyway. So now for the people that did the magic circle, just close it in nice and tight. And now I'm going to put my bead through it. Okay, so I've put my bead through it. I'm just going to hold on to that bead close enough to that end. Now you want to come across, make sure you're lined up right across. And from the back, go with your hook in and bring that string to the back. Like that. Then you fix it more or less, right? And then right across from the back also bring that string in, and I'm going to make a knot into it also here. Okay, and then tuck in a bit of that thread to make sure that it's all good, even though we're gluing it, but you want to secure that. You don't want any little string sticking out and have anything happen to it. And then cut the excess, and your flower is pretty much done. How pretty is that? These are the big ones. Now the big ones, remember we did that half? After we did the 3 chain, we did half. These ones are done with triple, and it's done with double crochets. 10, 10, and 10. So it's all 10 double crochets, 10 on, and we have a 6 chain back here instead of 3. So 10 double crochets coming down, going up, single 2 chain, that's the double crochet, and then 9 more, so that's 10, and then 10 on the triples. Okay, you'll see it on the video if you once you click for the carnation flowers. Okay, now with the doily, so we're going to start the centerpiece. again, I'm going to do, let me just get a little bit more lighting here. Sometimes I'm going to do, oh, it's not with this thread, it's with the shiny thread. Slip stitch knot. Going to secure that. Again, if you cannot do it, do a 5 to 6 chain. So I've secured it with slip stitch, came in, did a single, 2 chain, my first double crochet. Going in, completing 12 double crochets all together. One chain stitch. Sorry people, sometimes my brain. So single, 2 chain, 1 double crochet, and 1 chain space. 12 double crochets, 1 chain, and double crochet. So we have a chain in between all 12 double crochets. This is the first row. Okay, so row 1. So I've done my 12 double crochets. I'm just going to pull onto that string. I'm going to do my 1 chain, and I'm going to close in with slip stitch on that first double crochet. Now I'm going to come in the center of that 1 chain with single and 2 chain, my first double crochet. Inside of this 1 chain, I'm going to create groups of 2 double crochet and 1 chain space. 2 double crochet. We're working on that 1 chain we did. 1 chain, 2 double crochets, 1 chain until the end of the row. So this is row 2. Okay, everyone. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 groups of 2 double crochet, 1 chain, and I'm closing in that second chain we went up. We did a single and 2 chain. Now if you did a 3 chain, you close it on your 3rd chain. Okay, now I'm going to do the walk, as I call it. Actually, no, sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. It's going to be easier this way. Okay, so we don't do 1 chain. I'm just going to come in that, or you can, and do the walk to that 1 chain space. I'm going to do a single. I'm going to come back in that same stitch, single, 2 chain. This time, this row 3, we're going to create groups of 3 double crochet. 1 chain into the next 1 chain space. Okay, in between groups, and do 3 double crochets. 1 chain into the next 1 chain. Always working in that 1 chain all the way to the end. Okay, because we're always going to create a 1 chain space between them. This is row 3, doing groups of 3 double crochets. Okay, and then of course next row we're going to be working in that 1 chain again. Okay, everyone, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 groups of 3. Again, I'm going to come on that 2nd chain, no chain space, okay, because we're doing a single here. It would be the same thing as if we're doing 1 chain space. And I came in with a single, 2 chain. I'm going to create shells of 2 double crochet, 1 chain, and 2 more double crochet all on the same stitch. 1 chain into the next one, 2 double crochet, 1 chain, and 2 more double crochet. This is row 4. 1 chain space between the shells, 2 double crochet, 1 chain, and 2 more double crochet in the same stitch. So creating those shells of 2 double crochet, 1 chain space in between shells. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so closing in row 4, I'm going to come in that 2nd chain, single, coming back in, single, 2 chain. So my first double crochet. This time we're going to create groups of 2 double crochet only on row 5, 1 chain space in between the shell, in the middle of the shell, 2 double crochet, 1 chain, into that 1 chain space, 2 double crochet, 1 chain, in the middle of the shell, 2 double crochet. So we're going to proceed this way all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. This is row 5. Okay, everyone, so completing row 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 24 groups of 2 double crochets, closing in again with single, coming back in, single, 2 chain, my first double crochet. Now I'm going to complete groups of 3 double crochet on this row 6 and also row 7. So 6 and 7 is a repeat, 1 chain and 3 double crochets, sorry, 1 chain, 3 double crochets. So when you're going to get to row 7, you're going to close in with that single if you're doing, or if you're doing the walk with slip stitch to the 1 chain space, I don't know. But we're going to create again 3 double crochets inside of that 1 chain space. Okay, so 6 and 7 is a repeat. I'll meet you at the end of row 7. Okay, everyone, so I finished row 7. Sorry about the noise, but there's construction going around the house. Closing in with a single. I'm going to come back in, single, 2 chain. This is the last row with this color. I'm cutting my thread after this and going in with the white. So on this row 8, remember row 6 and 7 was a repeat of 3 double crochets. Row 8, I'm doing 4 double crochets, 1 chain space, and 4 double crochets. Okay, and then I'm cutting my thread after this and coming in with the white. I wish this construction around here would stop. It's unbelievable. It's like one after another. So hard to do recordings. Okay, so 4 double crochet, 1 chain. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished row 8. I have 24 groups of 4 double crochet, 1 chain space in between them. I'm going to come in with the white now. Row 9 will be only of double crochets. Okay, so you can start pretty much anywhere. So I'm going to do my single and 2 chain and 1 double crochet per stitch. When I get to that 1 chain space, I'm also doing 1 double crochet only. But I'm going to do my double crochet inside of the chain. If you want to go over, you can. I think it just gives me a nice straight clean cut. So 1 double crochet per stitch on this row 9 and 1 inside of that 1 chain space. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going to row 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going to row 10, sorry. 1 chain. I'm coming back in, and we're using those back loops for singles. Back loops only. If you want to use the front too, go ahead, but I think it looks nicer on this specific pattern for back loops. 1 single per stitch, back loops only. Okay, all the way around. This is row 10. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I finished all my singles, but I pulled my string. I'm not going to cut it because we're going to continue to work with the white, but this is easier to do this step. So I'm going to come in between the double crochet and the single, and you can pretty much start anywhere. So I'm just going to pull this string through. I didn't make no a slip stitch knot because I'm going to make a knot at the end. I don't want it to be too thick. And we're going to slip stitch all the way around. Now this is optional for you if you want. My set already has the slip stitch, so I'm going to continue to do it also on this one. So 1 per stitch. Make sure your tension is not too tight. If you have to use a hook size bigger, go ahead. We don't want it too loose either because it won't look pretty. So slip stitch all the way around and cut your thread, tuck in your loose ends, and then we're going to continue with the white. We're almost done. This is very easy, small doily to do. It's perfect for any occasion of the year, so you can use whatever colors you want. Okay, so 1 per stitch in between the double crochet and the single. And then I'll come back to you once I've completed my slip stitch. Okay, everyone, so I finished all the slip stitch. I'm going to continue to work with the white. This time we're going to be doing X's. So I'm going to come back. We've closed in with slip stitch into the next one. I'm going to do a single and 2 chain. I'm going to skip let me just check here for a second. So I'm going to go into the third one, skip 1, 2 into the third one. Only for this time it's going to be like this because we're starting off, and then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain for double crochet and 2 chain for space, coming where we've closed off and doing double crochet. So I have my first X. I'm going to roll twice on my hook, coming back down that same stitch we have, and I'm going to do an incomplete 1, 2. So we're skipping 1, 2, coming into the third one, take out 2, take out 2. So we pretty much connected them, take out 2, and the last 2, and also did the double crochet, chain 2 where we've connected, doing double crochet. So I have 2 X's. Roll twice on your hook, always having 2 double crochet on the same stitch. Remember that. Take out 2, incomplete, skip 2 stitch into the third one. Take out 2, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2. Chain 2. Coming in where we connected, doing double crochet. Roll twice on the hook, come back into the same one. Take out 2, skip 2 stitch into the third one. Take out 2, take out 2, so we connected, take out 2, and take out 2. Chain 2, so it's just a repeat like that. We might have to make a little adjustment at the end with 1 or 2 stitch. I can't remember, but I think there is a little adjustment, probably skipping only 1 or 3, I'm not sure. We need to have even numbers, so I will have 40 X's. And until all the way around at the end. Okay, even numbers, 40 X's. Okay, everyone, I'm on my last one and I arrived perfect on this one, so I'm happy with it. I guess the other one I probably missed something, I don't know, a stitch or so. So here we are. I did my triple, or not triple, rolled twice on the hook, doing 2, coming into that same one that we started, connecting 1, 2, 2 chain, closing in that X, and then coming into that second or the third chain from the very first one we went up. So I have 40 X's. Okay, now I'm going to come back in and do single 2 chain for that connection there that we're going to do actually not on this one, sorry. So single 2 chain, coming on the next one, not this one here, this one, and closing in, and 1 2 3 for double crochet, and 3 chain this time for space. So only because it's the first one, we have to do it this way. So I have X on top of X, and then roll again, take out 2, come on this one here, not this one, and connect, and then 3 chain, 1 2 3 chain, close it in, your second X, roll twice on the hook, come on that same stitch, so always having that 2 double crochet on the same stitch, and then coming in to the next one, not this one here, but the other one after, and connecting them, 1 2 and 3 chains. So obviously we'll have also 40 X's on this row. Come in the same stitch, take out 2, and into the next one. Take out 2, connect them, take out 2, take out 2. 1 2 3, and double crochet. Okay, so I'm going to cut my thread after this and come in with the gray. Okay, so one more time, roll twice, come on that same stitch, take out 2, come on to the next X, take out 2, connect them, take out 2, take out 2, and the last 2, 1 2 3, chain, and do your double crochet. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I'm on my very last one again. So roll twice on your hook, take out 2, come where the other one is, the very first one, connect, chain 3, and close in on your third chain. Okay, so now we have the 40 the same way as the previous row. I'm going to cut my thread and come in with the gray. So coming in with the gray now, slip stitch knot. We're going to be building shells of 2 double crochet. You can start on any X. So doing my single and 2 chain for that first double crochet, and then my second chain 2, 1 2, doing 2 more double crochet. Just trying to hide my thread here as I go. So now we have a shell, 2 double crochet, 2 chain, and 2 double crochet. I'm going to do chain 2. I'm going to come in the next X, and I'm going to do a single. Again, 1 2 chain into the next X and doing my shell. So we're going to alternate like this. That's why it's important to have even numbers. And chain 2, 2 double crochet, 1 2 chain into the next X, single, 1 2 chain. Create your shell of 2 double crochet, chain 2 into the same stitch, and 2 more double crochet. So we're going to alternate shell, single, all the way to the end. Then we have one more row left, and we're done with the small doily, which is the shell and peacocks. Okay. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 the singles, 11, 12, 13. So we have 14 rows. Okay, everyone, did my last 2 chain coming on that very first one. I want to grab both loops here because if you grab only one, it's going to pull. I'm going to do the walk to the center of my shell, single 2 chain. This time it's shells of 3 double crochet. This is the last row, row 14. Done my 3 double crochets. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 chain for peacock, closing in with slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain for peacock, the middle one. Slip stitch on that same stitch. 1, 2, 3 chain into that same stitch again, slip stitch. Doing my 3 double crochets. Sorry about the noise, people. If I wait for it to be over, it's never going to be over. So 1, 2, 3 chain this time. Oops, almost knocked my camera, sorry. Coming in that single with a single. 1, 2, 3 chain again into the shell. Double crochet 3 times, doing those shells of 3, and chain 3. Peacock coming in that one that we've closed in. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. 1, 2, 3 chain. All in the same stitch, and then your 3 double crochets again. 1, 2, 3 chain, coming in that single with single. 1, 2, 3 chain, and again repeating the 3 double crochets with your 3 peacocks. 1, 2, 3, slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, slip stitch, and 3 double crochets. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, this beautiful little pattern of mine. Again, I apologize for the noise, but if I wait for it to be over, it's never going to be over, and this is your end result. And of course, I will be putting my 2 small carnation flowers like that glued on. Make sure it's transparent glue, so when you wash it does not come out. Okay, you don't have to put it, but I think it just adds a punch to the rest of the patterns. So thank you so much. I will see you in the next tutorial. God bless you. I'll leave the links below to all of them that I create, so if you want to create the set, you can go ahead. Okay, till next time, everybody. Bye bye.